Hello, thank you for joining me. I'm going to be talking about skin issues today and what creates those kind of things. As you know, Mercury rules our skin, uh, also our digestive system, which is the sister organ to your skin. So it's a reflection, what you eat will reflect on your skin. It's an absolute fact. You eat well, you have good skin. You don't eat well, you don't have good skin. However, there are other things that are going on. That will be how I would say to remedy your skin, because I work with skin for very very long time, and doesn't matter what you put on your skin, creams and potions and lotions. If you don't actually, the thing is, Mercury is how we digest everything. It's not just it rules natural um, third house of the zodiac, and it also rules the natural sixth house of the zodiac. So these are all to do with like your sixth house is how you deal with yourself, if you like, how you organize yourself, get on with your day, get on with your work, manage, and have a disciplined kind of life in terms of how you manage every avenue of your life. Your third house is how you communicate to others, in a sense, and it and also because Mercury rules your nervous system as well, and your respiratory system, which are all kind of like more third house stuff, because like digestion will be more your sixth house stuff. So this is how you have your confidence, how you speak to your friends, um, your colleagues, your neighbors, how you express yourself. These are all to do with your third house things. And the way our confidence, because our skin is how we represent ourselves to the world. And if that there are issues there, we have that knocks our confidence, in order that makes it difficult for us to express ourselves, ask for what you want. So it creates whole domino effect of not getting what you deserve in life. So this hopefully this video will help you in that. So I would probably say, even though this is a remedy before I'm telling you the issues, really look at your lifestyle, really really look at your digestive system and what you put in your tummy, and how you nourishing yourself, because the food that we eat, um, so Mercury might be digestion, but Venus is our food. And obviously today's Friday, I thought I'd just wear something pinky to actually respect to Venus to help me today to put this message across. So basically, the choices that we make with our food is our relationship that we have with ourselves, is how we respect the Venus within ourselves. Venus is our choices. And the more Venus is compromised in our chart, the harder it is for us to be able to make those choices. So today I'm actually asking you to really look at the Venus, Mercury in your chart. These are planets that create a lot of fun. They are very personal to us. They're not like the further away planets like Jupiter and Saturn and Mars. These are much closer to us. These are really our behavior. So we're gonna try and embrace ourselves, because actually in the sky at the moment, both these planets are very strong. And we're going to have this blessing from Venus till the 1st of October. And Mercury is going to also join Venus as well. So this is a time to just empower yourself. And I mean, I do realize that Saturn is going to be aspecting both of them, and currently Saturn is aspecting Venus from Capricorn to Libra. However, we can be empowered. We don't have to. We can respond to the good things up in the sky to actually get the results that we want. So let's talk about a little bit about issues with the skin. So Mercury is your skin. Venus is your relationship with yourself. So how much I love myself and respect my body, will show in your skin, which is Mercury, because that then helps you to express yourself. Jupiter rules your liver, and Jupiter likes sweet food. And sugar is probably the worst enemy for your skin, because what it does, it kind of breaks down the collagen in your skin, making it weaker, gives you eczema, weeping eczema, psoriasis. It can take issues to pigmentation, acne, other things are involved there as well. So just to let you know that all of that is a process. So if Jupiter in your chart is compromised, you really want to really, because also too much sugar can lead to glycation in all of your cells. So it can affect your eyesight, hips, because if it's breaking down collagen, it's breaking down collagen everywhere. It's not necessarily just on your skin. So you want to just have that balance. And I really do recommend Dr. Eric Berg on YouTube. He has some amazing videos on intermittent fasting, which I really recommend. And actually insulin resistance, which is the issue that we all have, because we went through a phase of being told it's better to eat less and more often, which is terrible for the skin, because you constantly, every time you eat, even if you eat in lettuce, you produce an insulin. Every time you have insulin, your body is overworking to produce insulin to create this digestive thing. So it's really important to have good skin, to just have like 3 or 2 meals a day, and just give your body enough time, those 4 or 5 hours between meals, to just digest the food, because otherwise you'd constantly like pack in your intestinal your intestines with food, packing, and the food is probably not getting digested, and you're getting no benefit from it if it's not being digested properly. So this is what happens really, because also if you're eating foods that have no nutritional value, it's not actually and your internal organs will always take the best of your food, best of the nourishment first, because your heart, your liver, your kidneys, they're more important than your skin, etc., hair and everything. So they get whatever is left over, if there is any. So this is what I always say, like, stay away from beige and brown foods. Just keep to what we're supposed to be eating. We're supposed to be eating a wide variety of foods, different colors. So embrace that. And today being Venus Day of food choices, loving yourself and embracing the beautiful human being that you are, because human beings are absolutely amazing. And this is one thing we don't understand. We don't understand how wonderful human beings are, all of those wonderful things that we have going on in our body, that we look after our families, our environment, we're kind to others, we share what we have. There's so much to be enjoyed in being a human being. So today we're going to embrace that with the help of Shukra, Venus. So Saturn is Karaka for disease. So if you have the issues with your skin, definitely there is a connection there with Mercury being your skin. Mars is inflammation, it's anger, isn't it? It's inflammation, heat, as is the sun. Sun is heat as well. So they produce all of that. But Mars is very much like inflammation. So it can give you acne. It can give you really anger. It can actually, in transits, if you have already got eczema, it can actually make it really angry, really itchy, really uncomfortable. And then we have Rahu and Ketu, which are just diseases. They are pathogens like viruses, bacteria, impetigo, all of those sort of things that can happen on the skin. And then we have Moon. So if our mind is not nurturing to us, how can we nurture ourselves at all? So it's your mental health. And I think there's a massive, massive link between your mental health and your skin. Because if you're being agitated and everything, it just makes, because Mercury is all about speed. So if you're not managing your mind, you could be just snacking all the time, snack. So we want to embrace the whole body. But obviously we do know that disease is Saturn, skin is Mercury, inflammation is Mars. So these are the things that I just wanted to say. All allergies are ruled by Mercury. So when Mercury is agitated, it will have a direct effect on your systems, on your nervous system, because it also rules your nervous and respiratory system. So when you're stressed, when your mind is not working properly, if you're just too much involved with social media and all the stuff that's going on, you're not able to actually really sort of breathe properly. So your breathing becomes shallow. When breathing is shallow, you're only really taking oxygen into like your early part of your intestines. So it's not going all the way down, and actually doesn't take oxygen all the way down. So when you breathe several times a day, it's not a bad idea to just like take deep breaths, take time out, and just embrace your body, your digestive, your respiratory systems. These are all to do with Mercury. They really help. So and also I just want you to know that a lot of famous people also have skin issues. We all get skin issues, even if some people don't get it, are not born with it. In transit they can get it, so don't think that you're on your own. No. And if a dasha is supportive of bad skin, you'll get bad skin. Saturn also gives you pigmentation. So if your Mercury has got anything to do with the houses, like Mercury sitting in Saturn houses, or being aspected, or an exchange between them, or even their nakshatra exchange, that will give you also pigmentation. And pigmentation can be either vitiligo, or it can be hyperpigmentation, so hypo or hyper as well. So they can happen also. So I thought what I'll do, I'll share my screen with you, because I'm trying not to make really long videos, because they can be a little bit trying for everyone. So Cameron Diaz, take distractions away. Cameron Diaz is a famous actress, Hollywood actress. I really like her. I think she's amazing. So you can see that she is Gemini ascendant. So Gemini Mercury doesn't just rule her sort of like ascendant, her first house, but also rules her fourth house as well. So she's definitely, she's got to look after Mercury. Mercury, her first lord, is in the second house in Cancer. Already, there's going to be issues there, because Mercury just doesn't do well with in Cancer. These two planets don't really work well together, Moon and Mercury, and it just gives that mind, she probably struggles a lot, so she could comfort eat, because Cancer is also can bloat you. So and also look, Mercury is with K2 as well, so these are the nodes can create issues like that. Her third house, which will be the natural Gemini sign, has got Mars and Sun in it. Look at Mars. Mars is combusted by the Sun, so it's agitated as well. And Moon is the dispositor of her Mercury, is obviously in 10th house, so it's given a really fantastic fame. And but it's also in Mars's, so it's an agitated mind. When Aries is the first house of natural zodiac, so when Moon is there, you're constantly, what is your mind on? Constantly thinking, because it's the first house, so that Moon always thinking, the head. Aries rules head naturally, so in natural zodiac. Interestingly, that she has got Saturn then aspecting her Mercury as well. So that will definitely give you, so she suffers from all of that really. So she suffers from acne, skin issues. She can get like eczema, things like that. So, and I just wanted to show you, the reason why she has probably suffered with acne, because look, in her third house, what would be her Gemini, in natural, third house. I mean, not necessarily Gemini, but she's still Gemini ascendant, which is really nice. Virgo to ascendant. Mercury, the ruler, is in Saturn sign. So Saturn dries out your skin and causes issues with the skin. So when the natural pH balance of the skin is compromised, you can actually then it can get issues with your skin. So now she's got that Mercury being aspected in her D9 by Saturn, Sun, and also Mercury. There you are. So you see, it's just gives her a lot of problems. This is like something that she's always got to negotiate with in life. To some degree. And also her Jupiter as well, it's not in a really good condition. It's in 12th house, and Jupiter always does well in 12th house, but it's in Venus's sign. So there is like comfort eating going on there as well. And also Venus and Moon being in that 1st and 7th axis, is just a little bit indulgent too. So that's that would be Cameron Diaz. So it just really makes you realize that she's famous Hollywood actress, and she, like us, can have these issues. And also her moon is her Atmakarka. When moon is your Atmakarka, you really got to manage your mind. The moment you manage your mind, you can manage other areas of your life so much easier as well. Let's have a look at the next one. I've only just done 2, actually. I've just done Cameron Diaz and Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber is Scorpio ascendant, and he has Rahu on his 1st house. So this is already, you can see that he's kind of like he's been much more about relationships, but now he's learning about managing himself in a sense. So everything is new to him. He's got a retrograde Mercury, so he actually self-expression. Obviously, he sings, so that's how he expresses himself. But generally, to be able to be expressive about himself, telling people what he wants, has been difficult for him because obviously Mercury is, first of all, retrograde, so it's much more passive and much more reflective, and it's also in Saturn sign Capricorn. Capricorn is almost like a marshland. So it's always going to give him those issues as well. And it's also, Capricorn really dries things out as well. So it could literally cause eczema, acne, all of those skin issues, itchy, a lot of problems like that. And it's in Dhanishta, ruled by Mars, which is again it gives you great things, but nonetheless, though, it is difficult. And you can see Mercury and Mars are very, very close in degrees, aren't they? Just like planetary war going on there. But you can see Saturn and Mars also quite close to each other too. So that, all that inflammation and everything there as well. So he's obviously a very, very hard worker as well. So, and in his D9, he has Saturn aspect in Mercury. So although Mercury is very strong, the aspect of Saturn will cause him issues. And because it's in Virgo, house of digestion of everything, really, particularly obviously food, life, and everything. So it's difficult, it's also his Atmakarka as well. So Saturn delaying and actually sort of giving him those issues with his Atmakarka. So, and also look at Moon sitting with Mars as well. So that's pretty difficult too. So it's mind is quite agitated as well. So and I think I was just looking to at his chart, and I was thinking, well, he's even though I did the transits from when he started getting the issues, but it's in his chart, so he really needs to just be aware of himself all the time, and not just don't just be running away with work and all of those distractions of 3rd house, but actually embracing what he needs as well as a person. So I'm going to stop sharing now. In terms of remedies, I've already given you some remedies at the beginning anyway. So it's really Mercury is, as I said, the rules digestive system and the skin. Sister organs, these are sister organs. When you look after Mercury, when you look after your mind as well, because obviously mind is ruler of everything. Even if all your planets are strong, if your mind is not getting the support that it needs, you know, mind needs relaxation in order to work well. It needs like being taken away and resting, rejuvenating, and that will be transformative. So look after the mind and empower yourself with all of those things. A really good time to start doing this. I mean, I know in transit right now, Mars is sitting next to Mercury, but that's fine because we have help from Venus as well. And actually just knowing these things can help. So food that is nutritious, having gap between meals, that actually help that as well. So just allowing your digestive system to do its job. And if you're getting a lot of indigestion and problems with your tummy, it's probably because of your food. So it's really important to actually see, maybe you don't have enough bile, salts and things like that to sort of natural bile to actually break down your food. So Dr. Eric Berg, he does all sorts of videos on these, on digestive system. The moment you start taking care of those things, you find that it's really amazing because it detangles not just those issues, but other issues in your life as well, because you're being proactive to yourself and not reactive, because when you're reactive, you're just hoping that this cream, that cream, this treatment, that treatment is going to help. But actually, if you're being proactive, that will help all of those things. It will help things like dandruff, because again, that's another skin issue to do with Saturn and Mercury. All sorts of inflammation, acne, and things like that. Because what you're doing, you're actually resetting all of those systems within you that are not actually, they're overworking or stressed. So you then take control and you give yourself a little plan of how to organize that. Right now, Mercury is in Virgo. Mars, if you use it properly, rather than angry talking and giving into acne and all that kind of things that can be caused with Mercury, these two together, you can actually take control and do a very nice plan about how I'm going to tackle my eating and my sleeping, all of those things, and breathing as well, because respiratory thing, is nourishing your body. So that's it from me. I hope you have a really good day, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you.